floor for the visiting Milwaukee Bucks. At shooting guard, Grayson Allen. At center, at small forward, Chris Middleton. At the other guard position, Drew Holiday. At the other forward position, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Budenholzer. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Atlanta Hawks. At guard, 6'7", number 3, Kevin Huerter. Starting at small forward, at 6'6", number 13, forward 6'9", number 20, John Collins. At center 16, number 15, Clint Capella. At guard 6'1", number 11,
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Danilo Gallinari.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Huerter. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And the travel in the NBA just exhausting, Clark. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up, how many miles these players fly.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin. And charter flights certainly help. But, man, I tell you, the season is 7 months long. And you're on planes probably 60% of that time. Whether you're going back and forth from a home road trip, whatever. It's a lot of wear and tear, but it is part of the business, and guys do learn how to adjust and be ready to do their jobs at a high level in spite of it.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Giannis, and the rejection by Collins. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic decision from Antetokounmpo. He's lethal in pick and roll situations, clearly.
And here's Bogdanovich. And Giannis Antetokounmpo made that last 3-pointer. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Holiday. Here's Young, drilled from 11 feet out.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Passes it to Giannis. And he comes up with the deuce. Giannis has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, in his relatively short career, Giannis has figured out just about every way to get the ball in the basket, even with a guy draped all over him.
Antetokounmpo's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Capella with a screen on Allen. Pass to Young. To the paint. And stolen by Portis. Over in the corner, Allen. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Herter. Well, they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. It's Young on the wing. To the inside. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Never easy trying to stop Capella. The closer he is to the basket, the more dangerous he becomes.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Holiday after Clint Capella's bucket. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Portis, and another basket for Milwaukee.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
The Hawks trail by 3. Collins passes to Young. Now, here's Capella. Popped up there for Collins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Takes a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Young outside. Hawks passing it around. Collins, a screen on Allen. And the pass to Bogdanovich, just 4 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And here's Young. following the three from Drew Holiday. And Young kicks to Collins. A three from Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Allen. Count the basket. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Holiday with the block.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
Nice shot by Portis.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Young. 29 points for him last game against New York.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
And stolen by Portis. To the middle. Stolen by Collins. To the inside. Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
And they're bringing you up close and personal at the AT&T 5G Slam Cams. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Sweet move. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Kongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Connaughton's checked in. Young against Holiday. Young taking his time here. 4 on the clock. Lob pass to Capella. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And of course the Hawks, 8.5 games behind them.
And right now for the Hawks, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Young, good.
You can't do anything about that. Even when Young is under pressure, he just finds a way to score.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Holiday against Young. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Holiday. Into the lane. And he makes good on the layup. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
You know, Drew Holiday has so many great attributes, but I think maybe perhaps the best one is his mindset. He's even-keeled, he competes at a high level, and he never backs away from a challenge.
And that one drops. And that's now 10 points for Clint Capella.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Young against Holiday. Capella sets a screen for Young. And there's the drive. Giannis against Young. Pass to Portis. It's stolen by Capella. Kicks to Young. Middleton against Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
I agree with you. I mean, the points off the bench, that disparity was decisive. You've got to have all hands on deck for this one.
And here is Williams following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And that one, good. 8 points for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Milwaukee in the lead. Now Holiday, he has 7. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Young outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the paint. And O'Connell slams it in.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drives in. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Here's Middleton following the score by Lou Williams. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton against Bogdanovich. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
The first one falls.
And Young's confidence it's easy to love. A leader who really takes responsibility for his team, win or lose.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Milwaukee also making some changes. Wara checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Chris Middleton. And so Young nails them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Portis. Passes it to Hill. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Portis. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Capella, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Williams dishes to Gallinari. He kicks it to Young. Lets the 3 fly. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Off the catch, nice balance, nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Portis has got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on.
Oh, he gets it to go! Wow, it counts!
finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
Clint Capella has been leading the charge for Atlanta. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And a hard-charging attacking style for Giannis. He knows he'll absorb some contact along the way.
There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think I have great teammates that always talk to me and tell me, stay focused, stay in the game. You know, I know that I'm going to get a lot of contact, and I'm just ready for it.
And such a fierce competitor, but Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Atlanta.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins is out there with Gallinari, and it's Wright in at the 1. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent